Once you're up, turn the engine off. Where we're at now is Concorde is really, as you see here today, the exterior is finished. There are lots of tweaks to do. We've got the elevons, which are the flying controls. We've got the reverse buckets to hang on the back, some engine bay doors to finish up. But the main concentration is about to move on to getting the interior done. If we were in Concorde, we're standing where the stewardesses work. We're at the back galley area, although this Concorde never had a back galley. In the back cabin here, you can probably hear the background. They're preparing to put the exhibition into the aircraft. The exhibition is going to have 4 zones: the origins of Concorde, building Concorde, testing Concorde, Concorde in service, and then a little bit about Concorde's retirement. The people will be able to come into this exhibition area through the back cargo hold, spend 10-15 minutes before we then take them into the front of the aircraft. The other thing we're doing here on the aircraft is we're recreating a little bit of how Concorde looked through the ages. What we've managed to do right at the very front, sort of rows 11 up to row 13 in the aircraft, we're going to recreate how Concorde was through the ages. We're going to install all the different types of seats that there was on board the aircraft. So we'll have a 1970 style cloth, garish coloured seat. We'll then have the different leather seats that Concorde had from the 80s, the 90s, and then we'll update it. We'll actually put on one of the fancy Conran design seats, the blue leather seats that were used when Concorde was relaunched in 2001 up to its retirement. We'll also plan to put a couple of the avionics test equipment racks that were used on Delta Golf during its flying time. We've managed to recover them from some old storage buildings down at Filton, although they're only reminiscent of what was actually used on the aircraft. We'll put them on board here so people get a feel for actually Delta Golf was a test aircraft. In the front of the aircraft, in the front cabin, we're going to install a full Concorde interior that is straight out of Concorde in its heyday in the 1990s. So it will have 20 pairs of seats, 40 seats in total. It'll have the overhead hat racks, it'll have the window blinds, it'll have the Mac meters running. We'll also install a little video on it as well. The forward cabin interior will give people a feel for how Concorde was in its heyday. The aircraft's currently closed for about 6 weeks, up until the start of August, when it'll then be open in time for the school holidays to allow everybody to come down and come on board the aircraft.